You are finally home. I acquired a gossip tracking system that informed me the world I lived in was actually a book. And I was the tragic side character, doomed to have the most miserable fate. The protagonist was Alicia Stone, a fake heiress showered with unconditional love by the Stone family. After rereading countless times about the Stone family's ridiculously irrational decisions and my own string of misfortunes, I made up my mind. I would stop hoping for familial love, respect their inevitable bankruptcy, and play along with the plot. The Stone family adored their fake heiress and looked down on me, their real one, who had been meekly surviving outside their home all these years. Sure enough, the moment I stepped into their house, I was barely through the door when my 3 brothers stood in my way. Even if you're our biological sister, Alicia is the only one we truly acknowledge. You need to understand your place and not covet things that don't belong to you. Even if you're our biological sister, Alicia is the only one we truly acknowledge. You need to understand your place. Before they could finish their sentence, they suddenly looked at me as if they had seen a ghost. They exchanged frantic glances and made strange faces. In my role as the unworthy real heiress, I simply responded, got it. Understood. All clear. But inwardly, I couldn't help thinking, please, I've heard this lousy line so many times I could recite it in my sleep. If you don't respect me, it's fine. It's not like I'm desperate to be here. Do you think I have some death wish, walking into this mess willingly? Seriously, you lot are unbelievable. You wouldn't agree to let me stay away, but now that I'm here, you're unhappy about it. My third brother, Harvey Stone, raised an eyebrow at me with a mocking expression. He said, some people really need to stop pretending while secretly sabotaging Alicia behind the scenes. Oh, my temper's flaring up again. Serves this sharp-tongued jerk right if he ends up losing everything, even his dignity, I said inwardly. His scowl deepened as he suddenly grabbed my shoulder with surprising force. Harvey, are you asking for trouble? Is this how you treat your sister? A middle-aged man's stern voice sounded behind us. Yunice. A graceful middle-aged woman rushed toward me and wrapped me in a tight embrace. My precious daughter, you're finally home. I glanced at them and thought smugly, my parents are actually pretty good-looking. No wonder I inherited their stunning genes. The woman holding me stiffened slightly. Her gaze flitted between her silent sons and me before she hesitantly said, Yunice, I made soup for you. Let's go home and have dinner. My father, Thomas Stone, chimed in, I told these useless boys to bring you inside, but here you are, still standing outside. I'll deal with them later. What a pity. Such kind parents, but in the end, they'll still turn their backs on me because of the heroine's manipulation. They'll refuse to acknowledge me, and their fates won't be any better. Madness for one, death for the other. Alas, the Stone family is truly cursed. At that moment, everyone froze in place. My mother's grip on my hand tightened so much that her nails left red marks on my skin. Mom? I asked, startled. She quickly let go, giving me an awkward smile as she scanned me from head to toe. Yunice, are you feeling okay? Anywhere uncomfortable? I shook my head obediently. No, I'm perfectly fine. Though I can't say the same when I look at your 3 biased, brainless sons, I thought. Yunice Stone. Harvey barked my name with his usual hot-headedness. What now? I was standing here quietly, not even saying a word about you, and you're losing it again. Harvey. Thomas shot a sharp glance at my eldest brother, signaling him to restrain the fuming Harvey. Yunice, ignore him. Let's eat. Finally seated at the dining table, I eagerly prepared to dig in, only for someone to ruin my appetite. My second brother, Jimmy Stone, placed an empty bowl beside him and spoke slowly. Yunice, you're probably aware there's another girl living here now. Her name is Alicia. She's not in good health, so I hope you can get along with her and be more accommodating. The rest of the family stayed silent, clearly agreeing with him. All right, I said calmly. Here we go again. My so-called dear brother, who's actually nothing more than the heroine's loyal lapdog, is back with his usual warnings. Isn't this all just because she was born premature and a bit frail? That was years ago. She has long recovered.